if you want to just transfer values, input values from one page to another page, you have to transfer by any method. So there's two kind of methods: get and the post. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
Khushi, are you there?
Yeah.
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 Just tell me why we use get method, or any method. Sorry, or any method. Why we use method?
To transfer the information from one page to another.
Yeah, transfer information one page to another page, and we are just redirecting page cause of this action show.php. This action property, these are the property of our tag. Every tag has the property, different type of property. This is the property of our input tag, means text box. This is the property of our submit button, input submit button. Okay.
Yeah. And in action, we have to write whatever we create a file name, right?
Yeah, if you write mistakenly any file name that you don't have in your folder, you should have that file in your folder. Let me show you.
Um,
If you don't have the file, what will be the one? If you don't have, one second, I didn't refresh. If you want to see the changes or use the changes, you have to refresh your page, enter anything. Now, if you click on this, not found, you get a not found. Sometimes you get the error code also 404. Okay,
yeah.
because we don't have this file show1.php in our folder. Okay, we have to
Yeah.
use a name which file is in our folder. Okay, now Kushi, tell me any problem, any confusion, any doubt in our these two files.
Yeah.
Is there any confusion? Any query?
Yeah.
No query? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is our simple get method. Let's see, I'm just using post method. Post method is secure. Okay. I have to use a post. If we are using the post method, I have to use the post. Okay. Dollar underscore post. What is the dollar underscore post? Is a predefine a super global variable. Within this single quote, we use the name of our inputs, okay, to fetch the value.
Yeah.
This is, if we are sending the value, this is used to catch or receive that value. Dollar underscore post. If we are sending value with the post method, then dollar underscore post is used to receive or catch that value. If otherwise we are using get method, then we have to use dollar underscore get to catch or receive that value. Okay, Kushi?
Yeah.
So this is the working of our form. A simple redirecting one form to another form. Okay, you can redirect any form, means if we are creating welcome, actually we have one second, sorry, control as, actually we have welcome, so welcome one, I'm creating welcome one. Okay,
Yeah.
otherwise it will read override that form welcome one.php. Okay, I'm using any code echoing a message, simple. If I want to redirect on that form, I simply change where? Here. 1. Okay, Kushi?
Yeah.
If I change the action, then I will redirect to any other form. Now let's see the URL. Yeah, we are on. This is the welcome page. Okay, welcome1.php. Is there any confusion?
No.
No.
That is not the actual
Sorry.
you can the name of the file, right?
Yeah, we can change any name. We can write any name of our file within the action property of form tag. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is this? This is a form tag. Whenever
Can
we
we create more than one page or no?
no we can't write more than one page name in the action property. We can write any name, but only one name.
No.
We can write any name in place of welcome. We can write any name, but only one name. Okay, Kushi.
Okay.
Now let's see once again the procedure of form. Let's see once again the procedure of form. Okay. Whenever whenever I clicked on the login button, this is the submit button. I just saw you difference between the submit button and simple button. Did you remember, Kushi?
Yeah.
What is the difference between simple button and submit button? A sub
Like if you
Yeah.
just log in, you can go to another page, right? Submit will submit information.
No, submit button
Yeah.
is simple button. If I write the type equals to button, then
It's just the button, not the.
value just I give the go. Okay, the button look like the same means the login, after login there is go. Okay, this is the same, but if you are clicking on this button, if you are clicking, nothing will happen, means no page refresh, means we are not redirecting to any other page. Is that so, Fushi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now if you use even submit of this button also, if you use submit for this also, then if you click any of one, let me just refresh that. If you click and if you click on go also, then it will be submitted, means what is submitting? Our form is submitting. Okay, Khushi.
Yeah.
Which form? Our here form action welcome1.php method post. This form is submitting. Is there any confusion?
Mm.
Sure.
Yes. If we write without the submit, it will not redirect the next page. Yeah?
Yeah, it will not redirect. Why it is not redirect? Yeah, just check the condition. Means just know the logic. Why we are redirecting? We are redirecting because of this action property. This action property will be redirected to welcome.php, welcome1.php. Whenever our form is submitted, our form is submitted. How our form is submitted? Only submit button. Okay, whenever click on submit button, then only our form is submitted, then we will redirect it to action.php. This is the simple logic. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have to use submit button for submitting our form. Okay, now Khushi, let's move ahead. Let's move ahead. Tell me, if you didn't write anything, then in our action, you didn't write anything. What will be the changes on our browser? Can you guess?
It will not show the page because we didn't write the name of the page.
Let me show you in our, this is our first page. Okay, this is our first page. I just removed action. It means the value of action property of form tag. It will not redirect it to anywhere. Is it?
No.
Yeah, it is not redirecting to anywhere. But one thing is, one thing is that it is submitting our form, but not redirecting anywhere. Why? Because we didn't use the name, any name of our file within the action property of HTML of form tag. That's why we are not redirecting to anywhere, but our form is submitting. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. You will see that before that I'm just using Control Z means same file name. Now, no, not welcome. One second, I want to use the show.php same. Now my requirement is, now my requirement is, I don't want to show, means I want to show a message. If I'm not just one second, if I'm not entering any value on clicking, one second, I have to refresh that for changes. Yeah, I'm clicking this, a welcome message is there. Okay, okay, but I didn't see any value. Because of that there is no value, but there should be any value, but we are just submitting our form without entering anything in the text box. Okay, that's why I'm not getting any output, any string, any value. So my requirement is, whenever I submit the blank text box, either last name or first name, then I want to show a message that you have to enter first name and the last name. Okay,
Yeah.
you got the requirement, Khushi? You get the requirement?
Yeah.
Yeah, means I want to validate. I want to validate my input text boxes. Means if I didn't write anything into our text box, I have to show a one message that you have to write, or you have to enter the value within the first name and the last name. Okay, let's see how we do that. How I check that our text boxes is blank or not?
Is blank or not?
Yeah, how we check that?
By going to next page.
Yeah, by going to next page. This, yeah, this is the show.php, our next page. In that page, how we check, how we can check our text box blank or not? Tell me the logic. If you don't know the code also, you can just tell me logic. I'll code you. I'll code for you. How we check?
Mm. If it shows the only file name, and we know that we didn't put any information in name and last name.
Okay. What is this, Khushi? Just tell me what is this? This line of code.
Is the first name and last name. The text one.
What
Is the
is,
name.
yeah, what is the purpose of this code? Give me the reason why we are using this code. Why we are using this code, Khushi?
It shows on the next page.
No, no, not, yeah, because I just told you, if we are sending the value, so there should be a, we have to catch or receive that value. Okay, so we are just receiving the value of text boxes by using $_post. If we use txt1 means the first name, if we use txt2 it means the last name. Okay, Kushi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why we are using this, just catching the value, and if you use the echo then it will just display it. Okay,
Yeah.
now if you use, I just remove this. Okay, I don't want to show this, and I just remove this also. Just be concentrate what I am doing. I'll explain you.
You have nothing on the page.
Yeah, I want to show something, but before that I want to check is the value of our text box is blank or not. I want to check first. For that I'm just assigning any name. You can use any name. I just create a one variable. Okay, Kushi,
Yeah.
you can use any name. I'm using f name and l name. Means I will assign the first name value to f name and second name value. This will give us a value or not? First name and last name. We are receiving by using $_post. Whatever we send, we are receiving from $_post or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we are doing now, in our first condition, we are just directly echoing that value. Now in our this condition, we are assigning that value into one variable. Okay, nothing else.
Yeah.
We just assign that value into variable. Now just see the condition. Just see. Or you can use and. Both are the same. You are going to describe me this code. Yeah, Kushi, tell me the working of this code. What I have written in these three lines. What I have written. Kushi,
The first name is equal to last name is equal to last name.
I have just see carefully what I'm comparing with. I'm comparing with blank. I'm comparing with the blank.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first name. I'm comparing the value of first name with blank and value of last name with
Last
blank.
name.
Means what I am doing, if the value of first text box is blank, or and the value of second text box is blank, then I have to see the, or I have to echo the message. What is the message? Just enter the value of first name or the last name. Do you get this logic? This logic, if condition logic, means whenever we found the value of f name, what is the how we are assigning the value of f name? By using this $_post. What is this $_post? This is just
Is the first
receiving
name.
the value of first text box, है ना? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are sending to it. If we didn't enter anything into our text box, then our f name get the initialized with blank. this is the blank means nothing. A single quote means nothing. Okay, means our text
Yes.
box is empty. And the second one also, our text box empty, I have to use or. Why or? If I'm going to use the and, then if the both of the condition is true, then only, if the both side condition is true, then only this code will execute. In case of and, if I am the using or, then if this condition is true or this condition is true, then I can execute this code. Means any of one condition, even any of one condition is true, then I can use this condition. We already see the and or operator in our operator section. Kushi, do you remember
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why we are using or? Because of, if
If
any of one condition is true, then our if statement or code between the if statement will execute. Simple. Okay.
yeah.
Now you are going to tell me the output. I just refresh that. Now Kushi, tell me, if I click on the login directly, what will be the output?
Mm. It will be only first name.
Now I just clicked on this. So we will move to welcome.php or next.php, show.php. Okay, we will redirect it to show.php. Okay, in the show.php,
Yeah.
we just receive the value of first name and last name, the value of first text and the second text, and assigning to first name f name and l name. We are checking if the f name is blank or l name is blank, then show the message. So tell me, I'm just going to click directly on the login, what will be the output?
It will show the first name and last name without the name. Like we didn't put any name.
Yeah, please enter first name and last name if we didn't use any value. Okay, if I use first name and just clicked, I didn't use the last name. Now tell me, what will be the output?
Like go in and enter last name.
No, why it is automatically? We didn't use that kind of condition. We just checking the condition. If both of the or one of the text is empty, just show this condition every time. Show this condition. Otherwise, print blank. Let me show you. The code will not automatically generate it. We have to code for that. If we just using both the text box value, we just got the blank. Why blank? Because we didn't code for this condition.
Anything.
Yeah, we didn't code for that condition, means this condition is false. This condition is false means we have the value in our both text boxes, so this condition is false. So there is nothing after this condition, so we will get blank. For that condition, else we have to use else. Within the else, just echo just echo I can echo the first name and the last name, because the value of our text boxes is in first name and the last name. One second, tell me, is that correct or not? Sorry. Kushi, tell me, this is code correct or not?
Mm. No. Still it will not print any.
Okay, let me show you on the browser. Let's see it is correct or not. Now this is our first page. Okay, I refresh our first page entering the value into our text boxes. Okay, now I'm going to click on login. So what will be the output, Khushi?
It will show name
Yes.
because the equal.
Yeah, it will show the name because of if condition is false. So our execution will execute the else condition. Within the else condition, we just echo the value of f name and l name. What is the f name and l name? Whatever we receive from text box 1 and the text box 2. Okay, is that simple or
Yes.
not?
Yes.
Now, Khushi, you are going to tell me how we if I didn't use let me show you in the browser. If I didn't use this, then also I'm getting please enter first name and last name. Okay. If I didn't use this and use the last name, then also we are getting enter first name and the last name. Okay. You understand?
Yes.
Now, if we
Yes.
didn't use anything, yes, then this is okay. Then this is okay. Please enter first name and the last name. But my requirement is if one any first name is there and I'm not entering last name, then I will see this message. Please enter the last name, but I have to print Govin. You get my requirement, Khushi?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the equal is both, so we have to write the both information.
Yeah, tell me the logic where I have to change.
You have to change.
We have to change here and means if both of the blank, then only show this message. Otherwise, I have to use else if. In this condition, dollar f name is equals to blank. Okay,
Yeah.
means only this condition. And one second, and dollar l name l name is not equals to one second. I use this not means we have the value in f name but we don't have the value in l name means blank. Then this code will execute. In this code, what we can do, we can just echo. But echo the first name. One second, Kushi. Yeah. हाँ जी बोलना. अरे ऑफिस. Okay, sorry Kushi. Now what we are doing, we are just creating else if. Else if means this condition is false, then this will check. In this condition we are using the means f name is not equals to blank means the value is in the f name means there is some value in our f name, then I just echoing that value, nothing else. Which value? Dollar f name. And echo one more thing. I'm just echo before that thing br tag for proper display. Now one more thing. What is that thing? I'm just echoing a message that please enter password. Sorry, last name. Okay. Now let's
Yeah.
see the output. Let's see the output. What I have done. In our previous case, if I'm not entering anything, then yeah, I'm getting the message. Yeah, please enter first name and last name. Yeah, it is right. But in our previous case, if I'm entering the first name but not entering the last name, the same message I'm getting now in this case. I'm getting Govin, but please enter the last name also I'm getting. Meaning this now this is the correct way or not, Khushi?
Yes.
Is this correct way?
If you don't want to print the last name is that, but if you want to print both is not right.
If both are the blank, then our if condition will fire, means will this condition will execute. If our first name is there but last name is not there, then this condition will execute. But now, what did you ask after that? I will tell you. What did you ask? I didn't get you, Kushi.
No. No, I will explain that because we didn't write anything in the last name, it's showing us to I rewrite the please enter the last name. That's why coming enter the last name.
Yeah, if you didn't
If you write only dollar last name, it will print
if
first
you
name
give
and
you
last
a
name both.
yeah, if you only enter the last name, you are saying that. One second. If you use the blank this and just this, you are saying that you are
No,
asking.
no, no, no.
Okay, ask me again.
Like so as this condition we wrote that please enter the last name equal.
Yeah.
That's why showing us the internet.
Yeah, but okay, you are asking why we use this code, this code. Actually, your voice is just fluctuating. I don't know why. Kushi?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Are you asking the logic of this code?
Yeah.
Okay. What is our first condition? Let's start with our first condition. First condition is if both of the text boxes is blank, then show directly a message that you don't have. You please enter the first name and the last name. Okay. If you have the first name but you don't have the last name, means both the condition, if the both the condition is true, then only the else if will execute. So yeah, we are using that kind of condition, means we have the first name if and we don't have the last name. In this condition, else if will execute, means we are echoing the first name and giving the messages that please enter last name. Is that clear now?
Yeah.
Means because of this second condition, we are just echoing the our first name, a br tag, and enter the last name because I don't have the value in the last name but I have the value of the first name, so I'm echoing first name, and for the last name I'm showing a message. Is that clear, Khushi?
Yeah.
Now tell me the logic of our fourth condition, means in for that this condition I have the last name but I don't have the first name. Yes, I have the last name, but I don't have the first name. Now, if I click on this, then I will get a blank. Blank. Why? Because I don't have first name.
We don't have first name.
Yeah, I have the last name, but I want to show a message in that condition also. Message. Please enter first name. Then echo the last name. Okay. You got the requirement?
Yeah.
Khushi, you got the requirement?
Yeah.
Now, so what we do for that? I mean, what we do for our requirement to fulfill our requirement? What is the logic?
To write the both name?
I have to just revise this condition. Means I have to just take one more else if I should just one more else if in this else if I just check if the first name is blank and last name is not blank. This is our condition. Simple. Do you get the point, Khushi? Means what is our
Yes.
condition? Let's see in the browser. What is our condition? I don't have first name, but I have the last name. Yeah, it will meet. It will true when this condition arises. Means I have the last name, but I don't have the first name. Means first name is equals to blank, but I have the last name. So I just echo. Please enter the first name. Why first name? Because we don't have first name. And just print a BR tag in between these two. It's kind of messy, but a simple coding. This is a simple coding if you find the logic, nothing else. You know the else if, else if, else if. Okay, Khushi?
Yes.
Now, just check. Just check what is the output. Now, we don't have, one second, let me refresh. Okay. We don't have the first name, but we have the last name, our last condition. Just echo, please enter first name, and I'm echoing the value of last name. Now we got all the cases. You can say we have all the cases. If we don't have any value, yeah, we get a message, please enter first name and the last name. If we have only one value, then we get a first name and a message, please enter last name. Okay. If we have
Mhm.
blank first name and have the last name value, then we will get a please enter first name and value equaling the last name, nothing else. If we have both, then our else part, last part will execute and it will display first name and the last name. Because of this code, this simple code, this is, you can say, this is the validation. Okay, Kushi?
Yes.
Kushi, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, do you have any query regarding this?
No.
Any query? Nothing? Why we are using this, that, if, else if, then else? Could you tell me why we use this once more? Because this is so important. I want to just sure that you know about this dollar underscore post txt1. Just tell me why we use this.
To show the first name.
To receive the value, whatever we send from the
Oh,
form.
yeah, text one text. Yeah.
Yeah, to receive the value. Dollar
That is
underscore
the
post.
coding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dollar underscore post. Why we use just receiving the value? Why we use this method in this post to sending a value? So we have to send with any one method. That's why we are using post. Why we use action dot show dot php within the action tag? Because of, if you want to redirect one page to another page, you have to just use a file name here, and a form will submit it, then only we will redirect. How a form submit? Only by submit button. Okay, Kushi?
Yes.
Please note down any word file, any or you can note down that in your notebook. These are the very important things of our further coding or anything else. If you want to create a website, this is the very important thing. Means Why we use action tag? Action tag is, within the action tag we use the file name in from we want to redirect it. We use action tag. Within the action tag we use the file name to which we want to redirect it. Why we use method?
Yeah.
We use method to sending data from one form to another form. So we have to use any one method. We have get and the post. Why we use method? To sending data from one form to another form. We use method to sending data, nothing else. So this code will this will happens means we will redirect to show.php and we will send data whenever our form is submitted. How a form submit? Only submit with the submit button. Only with the submit button. Okay, Khushi.
Yeah. So in this same condition,
Yeah.
if we use the get method, it will show all the information in URL.
Okay.
Right?
It will
There's
show.
only difference.
Yeah, that's only different. But one more place you have to change. Where? Tell me. Khushi, tell me where we have to change if we are using get method.
Dollar get and dollar post in text or in text.
Yeah, in capitals. Please just write that in capitals. Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me any confusion.
No.
हाँ, बोलना. हाँ 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 हाँ. नहीं नहीं, अभी टाइम है मुझको. अभी आधा घंटा करीब हो. आधा घंटा. ठीक. Okay, Khushi. Is there any confusion to in the
No.
form? We have to use the get here also. Oh, one second. Get. Okay. So our form will run as it is. No changes will be there. Nothing. If we didn't use anything, we get the same message. If we using one thing and not other thing, we get the appreciate means correct message. Okay, no difference, but
Yeah.
just the difference in URL, nothing else. Okay, and please
Yes.
just try to. Yeah, this is your task. I need one more first name, last name, and contact number. Okay. Third,
Mhm.
a contact number means you have to write a contact number here. After this, you can write your code anywhere. Means just enter and contact number. You can just say the contact. Okay. In this
Yeah.
contact, you have to use another txt3. Means not the same name. You can use any name. Contact also. You can use any name. I already told you. Okay.
Yeah.
But with the same name, if you are receiving the value of that text box, you have to use the same name with the method. Within the method, get or post doesn't matter. Yeah, we get one another contact. Now, I want to just whenever just click on this. If we have all the values, I want to show all the values in the next page. Means I have to write else within the else, and you have to create the else if means one more condition you have to check means first name equals to blank and last name equals to blank and the contact if you have to use one another variable here. Okay, just copying this and the paste this. any name. I'm just use contact, and here you have to use whatever you given in the name section of our input. Okay, Kushi? So now
Not
you
that here. Oh,
sorry.
no, I thought it's EST3.
No, I just use contact. Yeah,
Contact.
that's why I'm using here contact. Okay,
Yeah.
is that clear? Now you have to
Yeah.
check one more condition here also. One more condition here means if you all the three are blanks, then just please enter first name, last name, and contact number. Okay, and contact number you have to write here. In the second condition, if you have the first name and you don't have the last name and contact number, then you have to show first name and echo two message, please enter last name and contact number. In the second condition, you have the first name, you have the last name, but you don't have the contact number, then show only, you have to show first name, last name, and show a message, please enter contact number. Means the same as you have to just give me to build a task in tomorrow session. Means you have to show me this task in tomorrow session. Okay,
Yeah.
do you understand what I have, what is my requirement? When I just click on the first name, okay, and clicking on this login, so I have to show a message with, yeah, there is, it is your first name and please enter last name and contact number. Okay, if I use the last name also, okay, and I clicking on login but not using the contact, then yeah, there is a last name and first name and last name but showing a message, please enter contact number. Okay, Kushi,
Okay.
is there any difficulty to
No.
completing this task? You can
No.
complete that na? Okay, Kushi, so you have to use one more condition here, one more condition here, one more condition here,
Okay.
and one more else if also.
Yeah.
One more else if also. Okay, please just
Yeah.
check the conditions, just try to implement this. Okay, Kushi, now today I'm just stopping today's session here because it's enough for today, I think. Please just practice this. We will discuss about the validation more in tomorrow's session. This is called the validation, means we are just validating our input. How? Means we are showing a message, yeah, you should have the enter the value. So this is the validation. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kushi. Let's just stop today's